They're in the Bicknell tent. They're working on a car right now as we are, let me see, the first group of 358s went out. They'll be going out again and they'll be racing later on tonight. We're doing stuff in the afternoon this year. Big thanks to Bibbins Sales and Service and of course our friends at Garoppolo's. Tim, how are things at Bicknell?
They're doing pretty good. You know, business as usual. We're doing the free scaling in the tent again this year as usual. You know, anybody can bring their car down. We'll go through it, try to get a good baseline and make sure there's no binds in the car or anything else. And work with them as the week goes on to see what the track brings.
And I wanted to make sure I stressed the one word there, free scaling. So if you're off a little bit, maybe it's your first time here and you're driving to Bicknell, you really need to stop by here, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good idea. You know, we've got a good setup here. Our scaling racks are pretty much spot on to if you're in your shop floor. So it's a good idea to get a baseline where your car's at. If we see any issues with it right off the bat, we have found a few problems. We had a cracked hub this morning.
Oh, really?
The owner didn't notice, which now they got a new hub on the thing, and you know, it would have been a bad week for him if it wasn't spotted.
Was it the right rear?
It was the right rear.
Oh, they would have dug right in and ruined that whole race car, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a wreck a few weeks back. They got hit in the right rear, and just it's not easy to see it. We just found it going through the car, and hopefully that makes the week a little better.
Now, for some people, the setup might not be that different that's needed here compared to their own track. Is that true? Like a couple of guys said, if you got a Canandaigua setup, you're kind of in the ballpark here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really it's a Saturday night racetrack. This isn't Syracuse. So if you've got a car that feels good, especially on a bigger half mile track that gets a little slick, I would bring that car and I wouldn't mess with it much.
Okay.
We had a couple guys leading into the week that said they were real happy at a couple of the racetracks, and instead of changing to what our setup was, it's just bring the car as is and we'll go from there because it should be pretty close.
What are the most common things you're noticing? Is it percentages where people are off, or what do you see most of the time, Tim?
I think most often, what we find most of the time is tire preparation.
Okay.
This track, you know, brand new tires are not the best setup for here. You want to have a good heat cycle tire, and the tire's got to be siped and grounded good. That surface has got to feel pretty rough and gritty, and that seems to be the ticket to getting around here. So there's that, and just you know, guys with shock and spring combination, just being off a little bit. Caster, just little bits, you know, some of the binds that we find in the car. So it's just a lot of little maintenance items that we find.
Yeah, just going through the Heim joints, making sure they're free and all that kind of stuff, because that's basically where what a bind is, right?
Yeah, and that means more than anything. I mean, there's no magic setup or magic shock. It's, you know, the setup might be a little different for every driver, but we just got to get a good balanced car that they're comfortable in and that's bind free, and they should be able to make up the
So every now and then you just grab the end of the radius rod and, oh, this thing stopped moving. You need a new Heim joint, basically, right?
New Heim joint, or it might just be a little bit of adjustment in the car.
Oh, might be at the wrong angle perhaps, and that's why it's locking up.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, if the right front, you know, just normal racing conditions, or going out, getting the right front into something, you know, it'll just put a little bit of twist in everything. You get those right side rods locked up, and that's a big bind to us. We like the right side to be real free.
Of course, it's a little heavier now because of the rain we had last night. People are probably watching this overnight before they get to go on Thursday. Is it going to be standard Oswego on Thursday, do you believe, just with your background?
I think so. The track's already looking like it's slowing down quite a bit. You know, they had it hard packed yesterday when the rain hit, so once we got a little bit blown off, it's going to be the same Oswego as normal. There's a little bit of character right out there right now, but I'm sure we'll get that straightened out tonight.
Yeah, they'll run them out there. They'll pack that down, and everything will be fine. They know what they're doing with this place at this stage of the game. Okay, well, and things are good, right? I mean, I talked to Randy a little bit. We're down a little bit, but is that the economy, the late start, kind of all the rain, combination of all those things?
It's a combination of everything. You know, we did get a late start with a lot of rain this spring. The economy, everything's gone up. We've been messing around with the tariffs a little bit. Changes from day to day. So we've been affected a little bit, but I kind of think we got a little spoiled through the COVID years, and I think right now our sales kind of look back at the years leading up to COVID. They're good, but they're just not as good as they were during the COVID years.
We have the 26 out yet?
We do have the 26 out. Yeah, we've had a few coming through in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Any of them we're going to see on the racetrack today? Any names that you want to throw out, or would you rather not? It's up to you.
I'm not sure what guys are bringing or what they're not, but there are definitely guys that are here that have 26s. Whether they were putting them together for here or if they're saving them for over the winter, I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm sure there are a few.
What's new with the 26?
Just a little bit of, just trying to perfect the chassis. The right front, instead of an 1.5 raised nose, is 3-inch raised, which will help when
That's
the
a big
track
change,
does
isn't
have
it?
It's more just in the nose, just for clearance when the, cushion gets built up, so you don't dig into the cushion and start to get tight.
Okay.
Couple of mounts, couple little things here and there, but ultimately it's the same car. A couple things for safety that we're looking at after the Stuart Friesen accident, and a couple others this year.
Okay. Are they available now? Like if I wanted to order one, how long till I can get one?
Right now you're looking at about 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
Okay, so get those orders in earlier.
Yeah.
Best way to do that? Call, online, what's the best way?
Best way is either calling and talking to Randy Williamson or any of our dealers, which a lot of our dealers have set aside dates.
Oh, they do?
To fill
Okay.
in. So if you talk to Andy Speed, Elmos, Barron's, number 1 Speed with Norm Dunn. You call those guys, Hoffman Speed, you can get in maybe a little sooner than if you call them.
Okay, so don't wait, guys. I know things might be tight right now, but really, if it gets about December, January, is that almost too late to think you might have one for the start of the season, or maybe even a little later than that?
That's pushing it. If you get
That's pushing it.
That's pushing. If you get to that point, you're probably looking into April for sure.
Okay, so do it this year.
Yeah, it used to be, most guys used to order their stuff before the Northeast show.
Okay.
Or at the Northeast show.
Okay.
We really want to have the orders in before we get there.
And the car outside here, that's the one that's going up for auction, right?
That is the auction car.
Okay, roller, just frame and body pretty much?
It's a complete roller.
Complete roller?
Yeah, complete roller.
So that's
drop
rear
engine,
end?
Yeah, drop engine and headers in and go.
Transmission's in there too?
Transmission is in it.
Oh, so
radiator's
just
in
minus motor and radiator and exhaust, and
Radiator's
that's
in
it?
there, so yeah.
Oh, wow. So that's going to go for a nice bit of money then, isn't it?
Yes, it does usually.
It's good to see you, man. Hope
to
things
see
go.
you.
And as always, anything I can do to help. If something's going on, you message me or yell at me, and I'll come by and we'll make sure we get something on for you, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. Again, want to thank our good friends at Garofalo's, of course, and our good friends over at Bibbins in Weedsport. They gave us a nice Polaris thing to ride around here. You take care. Have a great Super Dirt Week.
All right, thank you, you too.